TradingSim, the #1 market replay platform in the world, where you can learn to trade like a pro at your own pace.
Hey day traders, this is Al Hill from TradingSim.com. In today's video, we're going to discuss where Fibonacci can fail you. So for me personally, Fibonacci is probably the most important component of my trading methodology. I use it as a means to find support and resistance levels, and it's really big for me to identify like a breakout and a potential target. So in this video, we're going to show you where things fail. Again, on TradingSim, we pride ourselves on not only showing you where things go perfectly in the market, but also where things can kind of get off the rails, which is the reality of trading the majority of the time. So in this example, we're going to show you where using one of the strategies listed in the article of buying the pullback on the Fibonacci retracement, we're going to show you where that can actually fail. So this is Dine Brands Global, and the stock had a pretty big run up in the morning. This is from August 1st, 2018, the replay. And you can see the volume was pretty high here. So this is where you would come in and say, okay, I am going to place a stake in the ground. And for those of you that have not traded Fibonacci, I'm going to say this emphatically. There is no way of knowing which Fibonacci level will hold. If anyone tells you that, maybe they have some secret sauce I haven't heard about, but from my experience, you don't know. So you're going to have to place an entry at one of the levels, and then you have to manage your trade with stops. But you're never going to know exactly where that level, where it's actually going to hold up. As you trade it more and more, you will get better at it, but no one is 100% guaranteed. Okay, so let's select the Fibonacci retracement here. Start from this low, and let's bring it up to the high. So let's say here, in this example, we're going to look to get in the 50% area, which is a decent area of support. Generally speaking, between the 0.382 and 0.618, things will somewhat stop. It will never be exact. It's very rare it's exact, so don't get hung up on that, okay? Let's speed this up a little bit. Maybe go 5 minutes. All right. So you can see here we pull back into support, and you know these look like pretty sound structure in terms of the candlestick formation. There's no like massively huge red bar. Volume is picking up, which is a little alarming, but let's just say for illustration purposes, you want to get in here. So you buy a market, okay? Now, the stock itself, at this point, let's speed it up again. All right, so now we're getting the bounce. Okay, now, as you can see, okay, now you're in the bounce. Now, let me slow it up here. This is where it gets tricky. Now, as a trader, you have to make a decision. Are you going to clean off half your position here? Are you going to wait until you get back to the highs and sell off, which is my recommended approach, because a lot of times traders that bought in here are looking to get out even, right? The bag holders. So you have to make that call, okay? But again, let's just keep going through this illustration to show you where things can get off the rails. Okay, so what just happened? What just happened? How can this happen, right? You had great volume going up. You had more volume going up than coming down. You had solid formation, right? I love it where I see a candle making 3 consecutive new highs. It's a great candlestick formation, okay? And then you kind of go choppy, but then you come down to support, you bounce, then you go flat. So why is this going lower? At this point, what do you do, right? Now, if you're smart about it, you would have placed your stop. So your stop would go right beneath the low of this candle here, okay? Now, if you don't have a stop in place, you know, this is what can happen. So let's continue to watch the action. Okay, now you're down to the 61.8% retracement, right? So at this point, all bets are off. if you've not closed the trade out at this point, you are truly just holding on for hope, and you don't know what's going to happen. Okay, now we're down to the 78.6% retracement. Do you see how this quickly got out of hand? Right? You're looking at this and you're thinking, okay, what is going on? Why is this thing collapsing? I'm long at 70, what's that, 76.55 right here. So now I'm beneath my entry point. So again, what do you do? Do you close it out? Do you continue to hold? You're now probably regretting the fact you didn't place your stop beneath the candle right here, this low, right? You came through it, you had an opportunity to close it out here and a bounce back, you didn't close it there. So now you're going for the ride. So let's keep riding. Wow, look at this. Look at this. Here we go. We've now done a full retracement. A full retracement. And it's only 1:05 in the afternoon. You still have a little under 3 hours to go. What do you do? What do you do? So what I'm showing you here is meant to rattle you a little bit. It's meant to startle you, right? I'm trying to illustrate that you can have these setups that bounce, they look really solid, come back to support, and for whatever reason, they roll. This is where you have to place your stops. If you're not placing stops, you should not trade, because this is what can happen. And then the reality of it is that it's bigger than the chart, right? Your mental state, you will literally go on a spiral. Depression may kick in, you may start to have a lot of self-doubt, and then that's going to sabotage future trades. So it's not just about the money, which is a big part of it. It's also about your mental health and your mental state, because to win at this game, you have to come in day out like top performing athletes and have the shortest memory you can ever have of anyone that's ever lived. You have to learn to let things go. Now, I'm not going to leave you with a totally depressing video. Let me give you somewhat of a silver lining. So how could we have avoided this? Was there anything that could have helped us prevent this? Now, again, I don't want to set it up that you can always avoid trades that go against you, because at least 30% of your trades will. It's the reality of trading. No one's that good. Okay? But there are some ways you can put the odds a little bit more in your favor. Okay, so let's zoom out. Whenever I'm looking at a chart, I always zoom out. Now, some people do daily. I do like 15-minute, right? Go back a few months. In this example, let's just zoom out a little bit. Let's see what's going on in this chart. All right, so still pretty clear. Oh, there's something going on here. Okay, so let's zoom out a little more. Let's go 30-minute. Look at that. There's a high here, right? 82 and change. But also, there's a horizontal line here where there was an initial break that started this entire run down. Right here, you see this? Boom. Came down through this line, proceeded the massive sell-off. Okay, well that's a level that where people likely, were burned. So let's zoom out. We'll zoom in rather. And look at that. Look at where that line hits. Right? So the point is, Fibonacci is not going to solve every problem you have with trading. It's not going to be the holy grail. So in order to help prevent scenarios like the one I just illustrated here, you need to zoom out to see what other key levels are in play on bigger time frames. Again, it will not prevent you from losing trades, but it will help you recognize where there is resistance. Now, there was nothing here. If it was completely sky's the limit, in my experience, odds are once you get that pullback that we had here, the stock will likely go higher because there's nothing holding it back. All right. So again, Fibonacci can fail you. use your stops, look at bigger time levels, and protect your money. Okay? If you like this video, please subscribe to us and please like it. And good luck trading.
Please remember to like or share this video. To learn more about how TradingSim can help you become a profitable trader, please visit our site at TradingSim.com.